Hey Ron, this is Daniel from Josh and Denny SEO. So we're going to take a quick look at your website, see what's going on, and see if there's anything we can help with. Now, by the way, I do appreciate the conversation we had earlier. I know it was a little longer than 18 seconds, but I appreciate it. So thank you. But let's take a look. So I can already tell that this is a Google Power website, which means this is all just one giant page. And as you scroll down, there's no separate pages, which means it's not going to rank really high no matter what you do for this. Which means that it's a glorified business card if you point people to it, which means no one's going to find it organically. That's just the way this works. So here I'll show you, right? It's going to scroll down to that, which means that when people search, they're not going to find the keywords necessary to find your website. See, powered by Google. Um, and it does look like you are posting some stuff. I do like, the optimism and the positivity. Whatever is lovely, whatever is pure. You do have the whole Christian thing going on through your website, and that's really good. A lot of people, regardless of what anyone wants to say, 94% of America believes in God, and a lot of them are Christians. So, or Catholic, depending. So having being a Christian oriented business can help you very much as well. But let's take a look at behind the scenes on what Google is really looking at as your website goes. So here we have Ron Geren painter.business site. We're gonna basically, I use a tool called Ahrefs, and it lets me know what's going on. A UR rating is how strong your website is, and a DR rating is how much Google likes you. Now, because you are a Google product for your website, of course they're gonna give you a high rating for that, but that's not gonna help you because everything, as far as ranking goes, has to do with backlinks. And a backlink is where you have your website linked somewhere else where somebody can click on it, and a referring domain is when it returns to you. Not all are equal. Some are more spammy than others. So you do want to be careful about that. But then you also have three organic keywords. Now, a keyword is what somebody is looking for, right? If I type something into Google, what pops up, right? And obviously, the more specific I am for what I'm searching for, the better the search results will come up. So let's take a look at your keywords. So you have Ron Geren painting and Ron Geren. Nothing wrong with those keywords except for the fact that it's not specific to location. Because of that, we call those international keywords. Anyone in the world can type those in. And we don't want them to be on ranking on your website or the ones we're ranking for because it typically means like they're going to be your repeat or referrals. Like they're going to find you, not you, not they. Sorry, not they're going to find you. You're finding them, not the other way around. So let me show you an idea of a good keyword. Okay, we're going to put in Fresno, California painters, right? So this is very location and service specific. It's somebody looking for a painter in Fresno, California. This is also how we create Google Ads. Now, aside from that, right off the bat, we have our GMB or Google My Business profile. It is very important to get in here because about 30 to 40% of all people will click on and call one of these three top guys. You are able to run an ad to be up top here, but I don't know why they're still running an ad when they are on the top anyway. But once you get lower than that, by the way, this you can click more for number 4, 5, and on and on and on. But once you're number 4, people are lazy. They might not click on the more businesses. And then we have your organic search. So we got Yelp, Angie's List is number 2, Hughes is number 3. These are all just different places you can put your business so people can find you. But most people would rather know that they're clicking on somebody who's local. So we got Rose Painting. That's their number, which is a click to call. They have all of these ways to get around their website. I would hope that these would be drop down menus so people can just move on to the next page. But they always give you an opportunity to quickly move on to the next step, and that's exactly what you want. Also, you want to talk about what it is you offer. So that this is residential, this is commercial. Unfortunately, they're not doing it correctly because there's so much more you can talk about. And then the website is over. So there's very little content here, and Google really likes content. Also, content is where you can get keywords. So let's look at what they have. They have a UR rating of 17. So Google, their website's not bad, and they have a DR rating of 0.6. Now you want these in the 30s and 40s with a ratio of 1 to 1. Now they also have 259 backlinks with only 17 referring domains. So they're less than 10% on that one. And again, not all are created equal. Some are spammy, some are really good for you. So you want to make sure you get the ones that really help out your website, not the other way around. And finally, they do have 7 organic keywords. Now again, When you're ranking for the top, you're going for keywords that make sense. And he only has 7, but each of these is particular to Fresno and then for a specific thing. So he's doing house painting, painters, interior, exterior. So they all have search volume. So 400 people a month search for painters in Fresno. And then he also has 19 people coming to his website per month of that 400 because he's in position 8. Now, when you're in position 1, 2, or 3, you'll get anywhere from 10 to 20% of all people coming to your website. So it's very important to rank. Now, obviously, there are so many more keywords that you can rank for in Fresno, and I can't believe that there aren't any other people doing better. But for what I put in, and I obviously it isn't exactly what it is I put in. It's an association game. So I put Fresno, California painters, and he doesn't have those on his list. So Google also looks at variations of this at the same exact time. So how does this really help you out, Ron? Honestly, what I would say we need to do, and you're not going to like this, but it's kind of a rebuild of the website. Because there's only one page on your website, it's not going to work. It has to be broken down for locations, for services, the homepage, the about us. Otherwise, Google won't know what to rank for because there's just going to be too much information on there with too much to rank for. Remember, it's an association game. We don't want it to associate with too many things. We want it to be very specific. And then finally, in that content that we would need to put in, you want organic keywords. So like, for example, for a homepage, you want about 2,000 words on your page so we can fit about 10 to 12 organic keywords in your content. So that, when Google goes through, they see those keywords, they understand the word association, and you can rank for those. And then finally, the way you actually rank is with backlinks. Now the good news is we could go over to Rojos painting, and we can find out the really good ones they're using, find out some other competitors, see what they're using, so that we can actually make it where you can start ranking higher and higher and higher. Now, imagine if you can bring an additional 50, 60 people who are coming to your website because they need a painter in their area, not because of word of mouth. Imagine what that can do for you per month. Well, that's really all I got. If you do have any questions, please let me know. Other than that, you have an amazing day, Ron. Stay blessed. Bye.